This is Brian, and today I'll be shooting my first video. I'll be posting this also on YouTube, as you're probably watching it right now, or maybe not. What I'm doing here is to try to demonstrate tone differences, if any, on standard capacitors in my Les Paul versus new old stock capacitors I just purchased and paid a few dollars for. I'll be using my left-handed Les Paul. You're not hallucinating, it is a left-handed Paul. Front pickup is a Seymour Duncan 59 from the 80s. Back pickup is a custom wound Lindy Fralin that I put in a few years ago. Both pickups are probably in the mid 7 to 8K range. They're not hot pickups. They really, quote-unquote, are supposed to mimic an old humbucker. And right now I'm really not 100% happy with my tone, especially the clean tone. My overdrive sound, it does push the amps with a good pedal and the guitar, and that does sound good. I'm real happy with that. But my clean sound just doesn't have enough character for me. And hopefully the capacitors will change that in a positive note. I'm not really sure. What I will be using is a Victoria Regal 2 amp today. It'll be straight in, probably just a little bit of reverb and maybe not. But we'll do a check with the standard Les Paul that I have right now, my standard gold top, and then I will solder in the new capacitors and then do another sound check. And we'll guess we can all make our own decisions here whether we're going to be going out on eBay and spending $50, $60 for oil and film bumblebees and some high-end caps that are out there. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee. Everybody, I am back with the amp turned on. I have pretty much everything set right around the middle, 50% treble bass, and volume is on 2 or 3. I know I'm going to blast out the video. That's one thing I do hate, and I have really no way of working around that. My vocals now will probably get totally diminished with the guitar sound. But anyway, again, just to hear the 2 pickups and then together and really hear no tonal variation when using the tone control, I'm pretty much on both pickups. And again, I'm kind of really disheartened a little bit by that. Anyway, front pickup. Trebles all the way up, turn some of it in the middle. No, nothing really inspiring. Both pickups. Actually, this is a pretty decent sound. Back pickup. Obviously, the Lindy Fralin pickup sounds really good. I think it could be better, but it sounds way better than the Seymour up front. And that made us need a new pickup. Anyway, that's so far what we all hear, and hopefully stay tuned for video number 3. Okay, it's me again. I'm just going to be putting the capacitor right up front. Of course, you can't see me. I'll have to edit that out. We're looking at these Cornell Dublia capacitors. I'm going to be using a 0.015 microfarad on the front pickup and a 0.022 microfarad pickup on the rear pickup, the capacitor. So anyway, I'm going to bring this up close and personal so you can kind of really see what this is. And I'll be walking around there. I don't know if you can really see this, but anyway, they are large capacitors. They will fit into the Les Paul, but they are quite big. I will also be using trimming down the leads and putting in some sleeving so we don't short anything out and really kind of get a sound. But again, you can really tell that my Les Paul, it sounds okay, but I think it could be better. So stay tuned and we'll see. Okay, everybody, I am back, and as you can see from my cavity, My Les Paul, the two greenies are in. Now, the name greenies is because they're green. I do know that there are other capacitors that are called greenies, and so if I've offended anybody who spent $100 on their capacitor, I apologize. Anyway, we'll be heading downstairs momentarily to check out the new tone caps. I am back. I did play before I turned the camera on, just before I completely embarrassed myself. So, I guess everybody's going to have to be the judge of this. I do hear a tremendous difference tone-wise on my front pickup, and I'm actually on my back pickup. So we'll go kind of through the whole same scenario. What I am hearing is a lot more tone variation using my tone from treble to bass. That it has changed a lot. Also, the new capacitor, the .05 in the front, has taken a lot of the bass off, which I really did not like, and was muddied up my pickup. So anyway, here it is, front pickup, everything open, treble open, volume open. Middle position. This amp definitely has a little bit of compression going on with it, sort of a natural type of tube, tweedy kind of compression, and I can hear that a little bit more. Back pickup. Anyway, conclusion, the capacitor staying in the guitar. I'll be playing in a few weeks with my band, and to really put it through its paces, I do use Les Paul most of the time. And that really draws a conclusion of the video. Again, thanks for hanging in there. I'm open to all types of suggestions. Be kind. This is my first video, and hopefully there may be another one. But I will recommend to experiment with some capacitors.